Welcome to the Illogical Podcast.
You okay?
Okay, I'm finally in.
All right, glad to finally see you made it to the Illogical Podcast. We welcome you with our illogical panel wide open for you.
I am Zengo-Dash, and you know our host, Gravity Man.
AKA
You remember Gonzo over here. Of course, we got Audrey, a.k.a. A the motherfucking Shade. And we got Crazy Gristle and Red Medic. And our winner of the Black Friday Skype Attack Showdown, who is on the panel with you, Yuki Saka, a.k.a. Yuki Claus right now.
So, how are you?
How are you?
I'm okay. I apologize in advance if the app crashes again. I'm on my phone right now, so...
It's perfectly understandable.
Sorry.
It's
The stream can hear you just fine. So,
okay, good, because
Rina-Chan.
I'm on the freeway, so I don't know if you all can hear me.
You're on the
we can hear
freeway,
you.
you're driving while you're...
Yeah.
That's kind of dangerous, don't you think?
Well, that's why I'm like, I can't type. You guys gotta call me.
Oh, sorry
No,
about
it's
that.
okay. Well, it's okay. If you're using a Bluetooth, then it's safe.
All right, well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, all 36 of you in the chat room, it's our special guest, Rina-Chan, and, yeah, so
let me go ahead and start with the first question.
go right ahead, Zingo.
Rina-Chan, tell me, you've gotten your start from what I believe. You got your start from the Brawl Taunt series, and you worked up your way to the ponies. How did you do that exactly?
I've actually been doing stuff before Brawl Taunts. I've been already voice acting for like 4 years when that came out. 3 or 4 years. Yeah. So,
What did you voice?
Like a bunch of random stuff on the internet no one's ever heard of, and random Flash movies and radio plays and things like that. Like, honestly, just nobody knew about me until I became a brony, which is kind of funny. So.
Well, I followed you for a long time. If I'm not mistaken, you competed in AX Idol.
Mhm. Cool. So you're one of the hipsters then.
Yes, I know you very well. You won, I believe you're one of the biggest celebrities of AX, and I believe you won 3 times in a row.
No. I only competed once. It was 2007. It was the first year that I competed, and then that year. And after you win, you can't enter again. So I've only been in AX Idol once. I've come and watched because my friends would compete, but yeah.
So you've been through a lot lately. You've been through a lot of voice acting. I mean, you were Padme in the VG Cats voice adaptation. And you were, if I'm not mistaken, you've just been pretty much all over as a brony.
Well, also pretty much a VA. I think you were in a video game. I think you were in a video game, am I right?
Lead in Mugen Souls. It's a JRPG. It's PS3 exclusive, so sadly I can't play it because I only have an Xbox. But my friend played it and let me watch.
And you voiced for this?
Yeah, I'm the main character, Shushu. She has like a bunch of different like forms that she can change into, and in the Japanese they're all voiced by different actresses. But then for the English version, they had the same person play all of them, and that was me. So that was pretty cool.
We understand that in the brony community, you're well known for your Colgate, Twilight Sparkle, and I do believe Vinyl Scratch. Hello? Rina?
I think we may have lost Rina.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Are you guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get your question. It cut out while you were asking. You were asking me something about Colgate, I think.
Yeah. Your voices. I noticed you voiced Twilight Sparkle, Colgate, and Vinyl Scratch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I try.
Okay.
Like I've been trying to play Vinyl because she's my favorite character to voice, but people kind of get it in their head that I can only sound like Twilight, so that's kind of frustrating because I always have to explain to people like, No, dude, just let me try. Give me a chance. I can do more than Twilight. Please believe me. I mean, I
Rina-Chan,
can do abstract. A lot of people don't expect that.
Rina-Chan, if I may say this right now, I don't think you recall me, but I was T-Bone the Ranting Brony at Brony Fanfare. I did run into you, and I have to say this right here and right now. Your vinyl scratch, without a shadow of doubt, and pardon my language, but your vinyl scratch kicks ass, no doubt about. I just want to say that right now.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Can we get a?
Go ahead.
Sorry, T-Bone. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. I just wanted to get that off.
I was wondering, would it be possible right now if we could get an example of Colgate?
Okay.
It's almost the holiday season, and you know what that means. Lots of candy canes and lots of sugar. So I hope every pony is planning to brush their teeth. You wouldn't want to get a visit from my toothpaste cannon.
This is so cute.
That is adorable.
Brushy,
I never get tired of that.
Oh God.
brush, brush, brush.
Aww. Ever since Brony Fanfare, I have never gotten tired of that, Rena. I'm just gonna say that
Now,
right now.
Let me ask you
And
a
the one
question.
that gets everyone is, did you brush today?
That's my ringtone.
Wow.
How about doing something that involved like Dr. Rabbit or something?
Someone commented about that on my video, and I was like, "What's that?" So I looked it up on YouTube, and I was really horrified. I'm like, I can see
Yeah.
why they want a cute and lovable pony to
Let me
explain brush to them instead.
Let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with the Mega Man series?
Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't really played it that much, but you know, a little bit.
Okay, are you familiar with Splash Woman?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think you could voice Splash Woman giving a special message to Gravity Man?
I don't remember what she sounds like. I'm sorry.
Sad truth is,
Sad
Rena,
truth is she has no voice.
thank you for taking the words out of my mouth, Zengo. I appreciate that. We have no idea what she would sound like, considering the fact that she's just an 8-bit sprite and then turned into a comic book character in the Mega Man Archie comics. But if you could apply a voice to Splash Woman, how would you do it?
Oh, we lost Rena.
Oh dear.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Arf, arf.
Hi.
All
Hey,
right.
sorry about that. It seems you had technical difficulties there.
Dude, it took you guys like 5 minutes to add me back.
It's okay.
We apologize for that.
Let's do it on a computer, though. Really.
Alright.
All right. So anyway, as I was saying before, if like T-Bone was saying before, could you apply a voice to Splash Woman saying a special message to Gravity Man?
I'm gonna have to like look it up so that I can, come up with a fitting voice. But if you remind me or something, maybe I'll do a vocal twit later.
I'll tell you what, Rina-Chan. After the show, I'll probably drop you a question in the in your little ask box on Tumblr, and we'll go from there. Also, I might as well just go ahead and ask you. Might as well go ahead and tell you something. But I'm gonna improv the living crap out of this. If I was your boyfriend, let's see.
Oh boy.
I like how people are still answering that.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think about this.
Well,
I
in the
think
meantime,
the guy Juan who said that he was like, we'd roleplay Ghost and Engineer from True Capitalist Radio.
oh, speaking of True Capitalist Radio, can you reenact? Were you the one on True Capitalist Radio who called and said, "Oh, Ghost, you don't have to hide your feelings from me"?
Jesus Christ, let's say 2, 3, 4, radio goddamn graffiti!
Oh, Ghost, you don't have to hide your feelings from me. Every time I listen to your voice, my horn gets so sharp.
Are you kidding? Who the hell is this?
Because I could have sworn that
Ghost,
was you.
you don't have to hide feelings from me.
Oh god.
It
I
was
think
her.
you're
It
right.
was her. Oh,
Every time I
finish
listen to your broadcast, my horn gets so sharp.
Now,
damn
before y'all
Oh,
get straight,
no.
my friend was one who requested that I record that line. I didn't come up with it.
Oh. You didn't come up with it, but you did say it.
I did say it because how could I say no?
I understand you did a lot on True Capitalist Radio.
I did. I made a song for him. It was like winter wrap up, but it was all about like Ghost and the engineer and all the
Oh
beer
my
cans.
gosh. Oh my gosh, Rena. I remember that at Brony Fanfare. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's,
I didn't.
That was
What? I didn't sing it at Brony Fanfare.
No, you were playing it on your laptop from what I remember.
I didn't bring a laptop.
You didn't?
Maybe
who
someone
played
told
it?
you about it. I don't know.
I don't.
And who played it? Bum, bum, bum.
Mystery. Tune in tomorrow on the Illogical Podcast while T-Bone the Ranting Brony figures out who was playing Rina-Chan's works at Brony Fanfare.
Dun,
Bubsy
dun,
probably
dun.
did it.
No, but anyway.
No,
But anyway,
there were
Rena.
3 Colgates at Canterlot Gardens, so everyone was all confused.
Oh.
I will
So-
solve the mystery.
So, Rena, I've got a question. I'm pretty sure everybody else has a question here for you. Yuki Saka, do you have a question for her?
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, come on, don't be shy. Yuki Saka's our Skype attack winner. We had a contest to see who would sit on the panel with you.
Well, honestly, though, I
Well, do
besides
you care
small
about
talk,
coming and talking to me? Like that surprise?
Well,
Yep.
it was something that I want to, reward my viewers with, just to, give them a little incentive to be a little more interactive with the show. And by golly, I'm not going to say what Yuki Saka did. He knows what he did, but he ended
He
up
wrote a
Yes, you
fanfic about
do.
the podcast.
he wrote a fanfic about the podcast, and it was very controversial. And we all came to agreement. Yuki Saka's the winner.
Okay.
I got a faux
Well,
one.
who's your favorite pony? Since you don't have a question, I'll give you a shout out.
Actually, I don't watch My Little Pony. I only knew you from Taunts.
Oh, okay.
I think he knows you from Brawl Talk.
Saka, I'm gonna spin fireballs.
Oh,
My Zelda voice is like pretty much my Twilight Sparkle, and I was typecast for essentially my Twilight Sparkle voice before the show even came out, so I thought that was funny.
Now, I got a question. Did you do Princess Peach, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, I did Peach, Samus, Zelda, and Pokemon Trainer.
Okay, then
So,
I've got something for you.
Okay.
Peach, it's girls like you that set women's rights moves back by 100 years. You wear a dress and high heels. You bitch slap opponents. You have a vegetable garden, and one of those powerful moves is your ass.
Hacha!
Ah, where did you get that frying pan?
In my kitchen?
Ah, you see?
I'm literally smiling right now. That was epic, Rena. I'm gonna say it straight up.
All right, so Audrey, do you have any
Flashbacks.
questions for Rina-Chan?
Questions for Rina-Chan. Okay. I'm not sure if you're able to answer this question, but how do you deal with people who don't like your work? I'm not saying that because, I've never even heard of you or anything else. I'm just saying that how do you deal with people who, have a bad opinion on you?
Well, it just depends. Some of them are really funny. There's this guy who he actually goes around all the YouTube videos about ponies, and he just comments all this anti-brony stuff, and everyone just trolls him. And I have to give credit for how persistent this guy is, because he's made 10 YouTube accounts now, and he keeps at it, and he goes to every pony video. And then there was also, I think the funniest YouTube comment I ever got was somebody said, "Your voice sounds like AIDS. You should quit."
Wow.
No.
Now,
So, I
I've
mean,
got a-
I get...
go ahead. Sorry, I spoke out.
No, some of the people insult me. You can tell they're in middle school. They have really bad spelling and grammar. So at that point, I think it's just kind of funny. There's one guy who's obsessed with me on YouTube, and he always he goes on to all the videos and says that I'm fat, every video I'm involved in. And it's people always just mark his comments as spam, and he keeps doing it. I'm like, do you go to YouTube every day and search Rina-Chan or what? I mean, I don't know. It's weird that people are so obsessed with hating somebody.
Yep. So, where did you come up with the idea of your OC?
I honestly just made something in Pony Creator that I thought looked cool because I
Yes.
like
Yes,
I like
thank you.
pink things. Yeah, and I didn't know that there was like this big thing where if you make an alicorn, everyone's like, "Oh, you're a Mary Sue, and how dare you think you're better than everyone
You
and
know
stuff."
what?
And
I'm gonna quote what me and T-Bone have said numerous occasions. T-Bone, would you quote me on this?
There's only one Alicorn OC that deserves to be called an Alicorn OC in the Brony community, and that title belongs to Rina-Chan.
Rina-Chan.
oh, I thought you were gonna say to Lauren Faust.
Oh, no, no,
But-
no, 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 no. Fausticorn, she's up there too, but you set the standards.
Yeah, you set the standards.
So I didn't want to like rate my OC. So, but since everyone was complaining, I decided, okay, well, she's a unicorn, but she sprouts wings when she drinks Red Bull because she's a caffeine pony.
Caffeine pony.
So like, yeah. And I didn't want to get rid of her ability to have wings entirely, just because when she sees Alex S's OC, I wanted her to be able to pump with her wings. So.
Aww.
Brings in a whole new definition of wing boner.
Oh, rim shot!
Whole new definition of
I had actual wings when I first met him at BronyCon because I was dressed as Rainbow-Dash, and everyone's like, "Oh, Alex is coming in. You better pump."
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
If say you were a TF2 character, if you know what Team Fortress 2 is, and if not,
Yeah.
that face. All right.
I'm terrible at it. I've only played it like 3 times.
Wow. Okay. So, say if you were the sniper as Twilight Sparkle, what line would you use to tell your team to insult your team?
I don't know, because if I was Rainbow-Dash, I could just be like,
Okay, Rainbow Dash.
eggheads.
Do your Rainbow Dash.
Come on, eggheads. This isn't time to read books, Twilight.
It's
Wow.
a joke here.
Yeah. Rina, I must say, I speak on behalf of, me, T-Bone, Gonzo, and the entire Logical podcast, and everybody who's watching right now. What you do, along with your other, there are no words to express it. You're amazing.
Just practice. I mean, like, I don't know. I see people who started way later than me, and they're already like, they're gonna be so much better soon. Like, I was really surprised with Jenny from Friendship is Witchcraft because I met her at Canterlot Gardens, and I was like, so like, how long have you been voice acting? Because I'm kind of jealous of like how versatile you are. And she's like, oh, I've only been voice acting for a year, and I'm like, what? I've been voice acting for 8 years, and I can't do all the voices you can do.
Oh, that is amazing. It looks like, not saying competition, but I'm just saying, you gotta keep going. I mean, do you have any advice for the anybody watching this show right now?
Advice as to like getting into voice acting, or like what the most important thing is?
Following their dream of getting into stuff like this.
The most important thing, and any acting coach, any voice actor will tell you this, the most important thing is acting. Even in something like pony projects where you have to voice match an existing voice, it's like you have to have the acting, because even if you're a little off on the voice, if you have good acting, it can save it. Like it's really hard to find people who can do like a perfect Rarity, and most of the fan impressions that I've heard, they didn't sound exactly like Rarity from the show, but they had good acting and they had the accent down, and so it made it like really believable. But if you can even if you can match the voice, if you sound really flat and emotionless, no one's gonna believe you. Like, you have to be able to believe the character. Just like how in the episode from today, and Pinkie Pie is like all sad at the mailbox, and like it's so believable, but if someone was trying to like voice over that scene and playing Pinkie Pie, and they're like, oh no, I didn't get a letter, where's Rainbow-Dash? It'd be like, nah, I don't feel sad for you.
Pinkie Pie has gotten better just hearing that right now.
Just messing around, but if you say so.
Okay.
Good lord, we got ponies all over this call right now, guys.
Looks like it. By the way, Rina-Chan, I have to say, I'm a fan of your Fluttershy.
It's dangerous!
Oh, I haven't played Fluttershy in very many things. Most people don't ask me to play Fluttershy, but it's kind of fun.
Oh, yes, Fluttershy. Now, where's Vinyl in all this?
I'm hoping people will ask me to play her, because unfortunately I've mostly got to play her in just my own stuff, and then one of Solrak's projects, and then everyone rags on the voice, and that makes me sad.
Let me hear.
Well,
let me
I'm
hear your
thinking-
Vinyl.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I need to think of a line, because I mean, like, I play her a little bit different than, like...
Why don't you recite one of the lines from Epic Wub Time?
I don't really remember the lines off the top of my head, and the thing is, like, I voice Vinyl a little bit different than that portrayal of her. So, because I don't know, I feel like you know, with background characters, it's like everyone can have their own take on them, and
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like if you're trying to voice a background character, I don't feel like you have to copy like other fan voice actors who've done the same thing. It's better to like do your own thing. Like I don't know, if someone were going to try Colgate, I'd say like, you know, my Colgate is just one interpretation. Like go with whatever is your headcanon for the character, and that's what I do for Vinyl. So.
Well, let me ask you this. Say if I gave you some lines right now, like say, here's how I want you to do Vinyl. Darn it, Colgate. Don't get your toothpaste all over my turntable.
That just reminded me of the comment that someone I follow on Tumblr made on the video. That was really perverted.
See if you could
but
turn
funny.
that into Vinyl.
Well, I did something like that in the toothpaste kind of video. I was like, because Applejack was like, oh, thank you, Alex, for coming into DJ Sugar Cube. Vinyl's equipment isn't working. And Vinyl was all like, yeah, because Colgate shot toothpaste all over it. So what if I skip brushing? You know how us musician ponies are. We don't brush our teeth. Who
Hey,
brushes their teeth?
I brush my teeth.
Good one, Zingo.
And I hope you all in that chat and as well as in this panel brushed your teeth because I did.
Uh-oh.
I did.
I am kind of sneaking off to the bathroom right now.
Uh-oh, toothpaste cannon.
Oh no, I know what line I can do. From Solrak's video, because his OC comes in and he's like, how do I dubstep at Vinyl's house? And she's like, well, so you want to learn to DJ, huh? You've come to the right pony. And he's like, Alex
Alex S. Really?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say this straight up right now, Rina-Chan. For what it's worth here on the Illogical podcast, if you ever want to do not Rina-Chan, what am I saying, man? I'm not even thinking straight right now. If you wanted to do Vinyl Scratch on our show, by all means, if you ever want to come back and like do Vinyl, by all means, we'll have you do Vinyl.
Yeah, like please spread the word if you know any musicians or anything who are looking for like some voice samples.
Definitely.
And I actually DJ now too. How cool is that? So I
Yeah.
cosplay as her, and yeah.
I'll
I'll also let you know of any Tumblr dubs that I do that might also have Vinyl.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
I love working with you.
You know, I'll actually the stuff that I may need you for, we'll talk over at Anime Los Angeles over the Sister Hoops panel.
Oh my gosh. Now it's my turn to ask a question. I've been holding back for a while now, and I still have to finish up something I did earlier. But Rina-Chan, I'm going to echo something from my friend Sakretsu. Is it bad that we want to hear Rina-Chan do a My Little Pony voice quoting Duke Nukem 3D by chance?
Oh god.
I haven't seen it, so you're
Oh.
probably out of luck there, to be honest.
It's okay, Rena. Let me just put it this way: it's a first-person shooter where you shoot aliens, and he delivers a bunch of one-liners from like 80s and 90s movies.
It's so damn cheesy.
I'll tell you about it another time. Also, what was it? If I was your boyfriend, I would probably be everything like Spike is to Rarity.
If I was your boyfriend, I would be your common rider to protect you all the way.
That would be Bubsy.
Wow.
And I would be Bubsy. Sad face.
I told you, Yuki Saka, no
Frickin'
Bubsy.
Looks like we got Bubsy in here.
We're gonna tie Bubsy up in a tree by his tail and hang him upside down.
By the way, Bubsy has a question for Rina-Chan.
What could possibly go wrong?
I just don't know what went wrong.
Derpy just answered Bubsy's question.
Ow!
Ooh.
That is.
Whoops, my bad. If you kill me, don't make me into a toaster, okay?
We won't. Don't worry. You won't be killed and turned into a toaster. Don't worry about that.
Oh. I don't know if you can see Audrey's Skype icon, but it says dashing through the no. Could you say that in Twilight Sparkle's voice?
Dashing through the no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dashing through the no.
Yeah,
Woo!
Twilight doesn't want to sing Christmas carols.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff's totally lame. She should be watching me try out for the Wonderbolts.
Well, she sort of almost missed it.
Watching you train for the Wonderbolts.
Oh, Rainbow Dash, I don't know how you can possibly do something so uncouth. I would much prefer to be in my boutique, making dresses and avoiding Sweetie Belle trying to help me.
Well, I'd rather you not fly into my house, Rainbow Dash.
Oh my gosh.
Did you just call me Rainbow Crash?
Yes, I did, because you crashed right into my house.
Don't make me Sonic Rainboom all over this place.
You already did.
Dash, calm down. You're going to destroy my library again.
Hey, she already destroyed my house. What is your friend gonna do about it?
Yeah, I don't even have insurance on the illogical podcast, radio building or whatever have you that this place is. I don't even have insurance on that yet. Don't arouse Rainbow Dash's anger.
Hey, Twilight, maybe there's a book on how to fix it. You should check it out. You're my assistant, Spike. Get off your lazy ass and do it yourself.
Woo! Gristle, you got any questions for Rena?
I got nothing at the moment.
All right, well, she's only got a few more minutes left.
Actually, I think right now would be a good time as any to say this. How about this? I'm going to look through the chat right now. If there's anybody who wants to ask Rina-Chan a question, by all means, drop your name in the chat right here, right now. I will read it off, and bam.
We're gonna read your question, or you know what? Type your question in.
Yeah, type your question in, and let's hear about it. Let's see, who do we got here? Come on. All right, we got. Okay, dudes.
Be right back, guys.
All right, it's right here in the chat right now. I think Cadet Nugin 517. He's asking, do you think military bronies are real? Which I think is a rather bizarre question. Wait a minute, we just lost Rina-Chan.
That happens. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Okay, I think this app hates me, so if it drops again, I'm just gonna call it a night.
All right.
Well, it's okay. We're almost done. We're just gonna read one question from the person in the from the chat room.
All right.
Okay.
So, first person to drop their chat room. Okay, all right, here we go. We got Brony Fervor Drumming. I heard that you are a DJ now. What kind of Beats headphones do you use? Studio or Solo HD?
Honestly, until I can save up to buy like really nice headphones, like ones that some of the musicians in the community recommended to me, I use the Rainbow Dash headphones.
Those are nice. Perfect.
The sound quality is not that great, but I'm like, well, at least they look cool until I can save up for the really nice ones.
All right. Well, Rina-Chan, on behalf of the entire Illogical podcast, we would like to thank you for joining us, even though we had all these difficulties.
I promise you, Rina-Chan, the next time I try to get you on the show, maybe we can do this on better terms.
A day where you're in front of your computer.
Yeah, because I'm never home on Saturday, so it was like.
When would
I
be
feel
the
bad
best time?
Going back and forth on email forever, and you're like, this day, this evening. I don't know. I can't do Saturdays.
Okay, what would be the best day to catch you then?
I don't know. Sometime like during the week.
I'll tell you what. We'll try to do this again sometime in January, if that's all right with you. And the reason why I kept having to push this off over and over again, Rina, you have to understand, I am actually a military brony myself, and I've been serving with the U.S. Navy Reserve for about 6 years now, and every other weekend I have to be up in Oklahoma City. So we wanted to do a show with you on one Friday, but as you probably guessed, duty calls.
Yeah.
All right.
You and Black Griffin should talk. You're both Navy bronies.
Excuse me again, Rina. What was that?
You and Black Griffin should talk. You're both Navy bronies.
Would you do me a huge favor then, Rina-Chan, if it's all right with you? If it's all right with you, could you put in a word to Black Griffin and say, hey, there's this guy, T-Bone the Ranting Brony. He does a show called The Illogical Podcast. If he'd like to get a guest host spot on the show, or like a whatever, please let him know that I'm willing to take guest host. That's one.
As a request from a Navy brony.
Okay, I mean, I don't even know if he can. Like, I don't know if he has recording stuff because he's stationed in Japan right now. So I don't know what's going on his end.
Well, that's understandable, Chan. I mean, that's perfectly fine. That's absolutely perfectly fine. But as much I have respect for all the brony celebrities, but I also have respect for my fellow military bronies. So thanks for the heads up on that, Rina. I deeply appreciate that. Oh, and I will also send you that message on Tumblr later on tonight.
Oh, and Rina, I have your number on my cell phone. I hope you have mine. You can name me Zengo if you'd like to.
Okay.
I will be talking to you hopefully during the week. What is the best time to catch you? Just during the week, like a Wednesday or something?
Yeah, just whenever. I mean, you can just like send me a text or something, and if I'm at work, I'll get a hold of you as soon as I get off.
All right, yeah, because right now is a very crucial moment, letting everybody in the chat know in the stream that we have Sister Hooves USA and Cosplay Syndicate presents My Little Pony Friendship is Fandom. Please keep in mind that it will be on Sunday, which is the last day of the convention. Sunday's January 6th. Rina-Chan will be on the panel.
Saturday night.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. On Saturday night, I'm also doing a My Little Pony sing-along.
Oh, yes. Be sure to catch that. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and let Rina-Chan go. Rina-Chan, would Colgate like to say bye?
Brushy, brushy.
Bye.
Hopefully we will see you again very soon, Rina.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
drive safe now.
it's like toothpaste.
All right. Bye. Happy holidays.
Bye.
All right.
How about that?